What we're going to get into now that we got our juices flowing, we all nice and cool and collective. One of my favorite segments, news you probably won't use.
I love this segment.
This is a part of the day where we talk about some news that's happening in and around the world that it's just kind of odd, you know? It's nice to hear, but it's nothing you can do with this news.
Like, right.
You might tell someone, you might not. I don't know. But let's get into it. So the story that I unfolded, it has layers. It's like an onion. It has layers. I was
just going to say like an onion. I love a good onion.
It has layers here. So we're going to get started. And the more we uncover, the more we're going to discover. All right? So let's get started here. We're going to start in Smyrna, Georgia. Okay?
Okay. How far is Smyrna from Atlanta?
Probably about 10 minutes from what I read.
Nice. Okay.
So we almost in Atlanta at this point. Okay?
Okay.
There's a lady there, Karika Wortham. Okay? She works at Amazon as a operations manager. Her job is to approve and find new vendors for Amazon to work with. She also supervises employees. Okay? All right, so while Sharika is working at Amazon, she decides to create some fake vendors. Yeah, so she created some fake vendors, some delivery services, some products.
What?
She submitted those in as invoices. Had Amazon paying her, had this going to a direct deposit to a cash app, okay? She stole $10 million from Amazon. She stole $10 million from Amazon in Smyrna, Georgia. She worked there from August of 2020 to March of 2022.
Damn.
So a little less than 2 years she's there, and she figured out how to submit these invoices and get paid. Now, again, layers. We have layers here. One of the companies that she was sending the money to was her girlfriend, Brittany Hudson. Okay, she's 37. She's in Smyrna. She had a Legend Express. It was a delivery company that didn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're lost packages, I guess. I don't know what happens, but Amazon's paying Brittany at Legend Express for delivery service. They're also paying other invoices, all right? So what they find out is they have a team of people working for them. Yeah. How you gonna do it by yourself?
I mean, teamwork make the dream work.
I mean, it was some very efficient teamwork going on from Karika, Brittany. Brittany didn't work at Amazon. Brittany just had the express
Brittany
service.
Is the girlfriend.
Brittany's the girlfriend. Okay? So under her team, she had, let me see, let me catch their names here. We have Brittany Hudson, she's 37. Okay. You got Demetrius Haynes that was in there. And we're going to find out some bigger news about Demetrius. He's part of the Onion as well. Demetrius Haynes worked at Loss Prevention.
Wow, what coincidence.
Coincidentally, Demetrius Haynes is in Loss Prevention. How ironic. They also had LaQuisha Blanchard.
No, you couldn't trust LaQuisha.
Never trusted LaQuisha, okay? She's a senior human resource assistant. So she's in HR.
Damn, you got senior human resource assistant.
Yeah, you got her in HR. You got Demetrius in Loss Prevention. They also had Jaquan Frazier, okay? He worked at Amazon, but they also commissioned him to find stolen information. They needed social security numbers. They need all kind of stuff here.
But damn, it seemed like they had the perfect people in the perfect positions to pull this off.
They did amazing. $10 million. $10 million, all right? Jaquan Frazier, I said he worked there. He got the stolen information, but Jaquan got the information from Daryl Bargo, which they call him Fleet. Okay. So Big Fleet got all the information that he's selling to them. Yeah, Big Fleet, he got stolen information, all right? So this 6-people team, all up and through Amazon, is working to create these fake inboxes. Everybody's getting paid. Everybody's getting paid at this point. So
I actually appreciate and respect the fact that everybody involved had a really black name. But I also hate that because damn,
it's like so stereotypical. Like, okay, Jaquan and Lucretia.
Find a couple Keiths. Ashley,
something like that.
Maybe a Lisa.
No, we got Karika, Brittany, Demetrius, LaQuisha, Jaquan, and Daryl. This is the 16 masterminds. You know, they're in Amazon and they are figuring this out.
Damn.
All right? So now we get to the bigger stuff. We're like, well, if they were doing so great with their teamwork and discrepancy, how did they get caught?
Yes.
I'm not sure exactly how they got caught, but I feel like it has something to do with the $1 million home that Karika brought in the same area as the warehouse. She's less than 5 minutes from the warehouse, brought a $1 million home in real estate. Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. What was her position at Amazon again?
She's an operation manager.
Operation manager. Okay, JD, do you have the salary of an operations manager?
Now, can you pull it up
I'm
for
just
us?
gonna pull it up real quick because I'm just curious to know if it
Put
would
in
have made
Amazon
sense.
operation manager. Let's get a little bit more accurate.
I'm gonna put Amazon operation manager Georgia.
Her name's probably gonna pop up before anything. We're gonna see. Yeah, she's an operation manager. She's been there for less than 2 years. We said from August 2020 to about March 2022.
That's what I'm saying. She ran it up.
Less than 2 years, she's in a position of operation manager. She got connections all through the company. Jaquan, Demetrius in loss prevention and everything like that. We're gonna see how much she's getting paid here.
Yeah, it doesn't really say.
Not really saying. If I had to guess, I would say between 55 and probably about 55 and 70 G's.
Okay, it says this operations manager at Amazon.com in Lithia Springs, Georgia, makes about $28 an hour.
Okay. So we're looking at about 50.
That's probably
54.
about 50. About 50.
Yeah. So, I mean, not too bad.
So, but this is my thing. Like, just let's bump her all the way up. Let's say she was making 70,000.
Okay.
Let's say her name's Sharika.
Sharika, yeah.
Sharika is making $70,000 a year as an operations manager at Amazon in Smyrna, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Sharika, how are you able to afford $1 million home on $70,000 per year?
Yeah, she wasn't thinking that.
Unless you have some additional funds somewhere.
Oh, she did.
Okay.
So yeah, you got stuck on the $1 million home. Sharika and Brittany, you know, they're together. They also brought a 2019 Lambo Urus.
Of course they did. Of course. Why
a
wouldn't
2021 Dodge Durango.
Of course.
2022.
I'm sure it was a Scat Pack or something like that.
Sure.
SRT.
You know, they have the 2022 Tesla Model X.
Of course.
The 2018 Porsche Panamera.
I mean, you can't drive a Toyota Camry.
Why not? You know, why would you do that? You got millions of dollars here. They also got a Kawasaki ZX636 motorcycle, and this is all with fraud money.
Genius.
This is all. So I'm guessing after they seeing this, and they're like, she's really managing that 70G a year. You know, like, how's she coming up on this? They start investigating. They find out she's, you know, faking these invoices along with these other people that we named, the 6 other people.
Damn.
From what they recovered about $2.7 million in assets that she had. Okay, with her and Brittany. All right, so that's what I discovered. And I was just like, oh, well, again, I'm good plan, bad action. You know?
I mean, I'm certainly not judging. Far be it for me to judge. However, it sounds like she got greedy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also curious to know, so has Sharika been sentenced already, or is she just in prison, or what?
They gave Sharika 16 calendars.
16 years?
She's 32. She'll be 48 when she get out.
God,
It's perfect time to reapply at Amazon. Perfect
she
time.
will never step foot inside of an Amazon
She's
again.
32. She got 16 years.
They probably won't even let her create an Amazon Prime account.
Another layer, because you say that she got 16 years there, but she got sentenced, and they
What
let her
about
out
the
on bail. The girlfriend got sentenced as well. I didn't do too much research on how much time, but she did get time for. We're gonna get into that as well. That's another layer here.
Damn.
Sharika and Brittany, they got sentenced. Sharika got 16 years, 192 months. She also they let them out on bail. Okay, so they're walking free. And guess what? Sharika and Brittany did. They went and applied for a franchise license because they wanted to open up a hookah lounge in Midtown, Georgia.
How you got time to open a hookah lounge and you
They
going
wanted
to
to
prison?
open up a hookah lounge called Crew Lounge. Okay, the franchise company says, "Hey, we like the idea. We want to mess with you, but it says you got some on your record from stealing $10 million from Amazon."
Yeah.
So Brittany and Karika, they say, no, that was dismissed. What are you talking about? That was dismissed. They say, well, show us the papers. They go and forge the papers. They forged the papers. They forged the bank accounts. They put the district judge signature on the paper and said that the case was dismissed. So now they're facing more charges.
Obviously.
For fraud. And
so wait, the franchise company submitted that paperwork to the government or whoever?
Yeah, they had to check on it. They said, hey, it's showing this, but these papers are saying dismissed. Like, what's up?
Damn.
So they say, no, this is
so
not
they
dismissed.
must have had
They're
their
on bail.
background check services.
Mm-hmm. They submitted.
Wow.
We know for sure Brittany got charged for tampering with bank statements to inflate her balance to get the company. So they're all in jail for fried and signature forging. They put a U.S. seal on that paper and signed the judge name. And this is all while they're out on bail from Amazon on them. Okay, so what we find out after that.
So now they have additional charges.
They have additional charges now. Those charges, let me see what they have here. Falsifying documents completed with a forged signature. They also have, let me see. Yeah, I think that's what Brittany got charged with, the forged signature and falsifying documents here. But you can't do that.
No, absolutely not. Damn.
You can't do that. You can't
I
do
think
that,
the
Brittany.
part that's tripping me out is the fact that she was out on bail. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to just say this real quick, Jay, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't know exactly what's illegal and legal. And I'm being so serious.
Yeah, no, I get
because, you. But the problem is this, y'all. Ignorance of the law does not exempt you from the law.
It doesn't.
Because, man, I see, like, okay, I told you about I don't even know if I told you this, but it was 2 girls that went on Judge Judy from my city, Milwaukee. And the one girl got on there and was like, yeah, she used to buy my food stamps. And the other girl looking like, bitch, is you crazy? You know what I'm saying? They both are facing federal charges now because they went on national TV and discussed the purchase and selling of food stamps. That's illegal. And I constantly see people on Facebook like, who got stamps?
Who got stamps?
I'm selling my stamps. Your ass will go to jail.
You will.
Fuck the food stamps. They're going to take your food stamps away too. But your ass will go to prison.
You will. It's like people think that selling food stamps is illegal, but buying food stamps isn't.
That too.
They're both illegal, guys.
Yo, I seen people in the comments of one video talking about the FBI got bigger problems to worry about. They not worried about. Yeah, the FBI is absolutely worried about finding out who is misusing federal funds.
That is their job. It's in their job description. So
there's a whole department dedicated to that. So
they are looking at it.
Rest assured, they're worried about it.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, if you know someone who does it, just let me know. I'll talk to them about it. I'll talk to them about it if you know.
But same thing with this case. Like, I think a lot of people don't understand, or maybe they just don't think about the fact that it's clearly illegal to forge documents. Yes. And then for you to, it's one thing to forge some documents, but Karika, whatever your name is, you are forging federal documents in order to purchase a franchise. Why not just open a hookah lounge
while she's on bail?
Why even do the franchise thing? Why not?
It was so many holes in this story that I was just like, damn, like y'all, good plan, bad actions. Like, what? You have a plan to submit fake invoices, find someone in fraud department, HR, get stolen information, create a fake vendor. You did all this work. You got $10 million. You start buying houses and cars, and you get out on bail where you could have probably, I mean, you probably can't deny it, but you know, you could try. You can't even try anymore because you go and apply for some kind of finance with fake documents supporting you stealing this money. Like,
I'm gonna say it's possible that the judge would have even offered or been open to leniency.
Yeah.
But once you get out on bail and then you commit another crime, it's like, you know what? No.
Yeah, throw the book at them.
Yeah, I got to teach you a lesson.
Well, yeah, they got a judgment. Karika got that 16 years. I did find the judgment papers. It's public record, so you can go and see how much she got to pay back Amazon, how much community service, how many years she got.
She got the 16 for Amazon. What she get for the forging?
That case is still pending.
Damn, Karika.
Yeah,
smart. That's the fucked up part. She's obviously a fucking
smart
genius. Smart as hell.
I'm not mad at Karika. I'm not mad at Karika. I'm not mad at Brittany. Now, I tell you who I'm mad at, this Demetrius Hines.
Tell me about him, because he must be a snitch.
Demetrius is not a snitch. Demetrius is probably the smartest, dumbest person in Georgia right now. So what we find out is after Karika and Brittany goes to jail for stealing the money and taking the money, they're bringing all 6 of these people down, but they're charging them with little stuff like this and that, and you know, abusing authority and stuff like that. Demetrius still worked at Amazon for about a year later. He was still submitting invoices to fake companies that he knew about. It's like he's like, oh, I didn't get caught that bad. Like
after he knew Karika got caught.
Yeah, he already got sentenced. He's still there. He's still submitting invoices. They found out probably about 8 months later. Did a 3-month investigation on him. Demetrius is going down. And really, the more I read about Demetrius, you would think that Brittany was her partner, but I told you Brittany didn't work at Amazon. Brittany had a company, Legends Express delivery service. She didn't have to do anything. She's getting invoices paid over here.
Right.
Demetrius worked at Amazon. They said that Demetrius was basically K-Rika's partner.
It sounds like it.
Yeah,
he had to be.
He was the partner. They said they recovered about $900,000 in assets from him. Demetrius, his purchases were 2022 Suzuki, 2013 Ford Shelby Mustang. He got a 2021 Black Widow, a Rolex date watch, diamond necklace, diamond chain, and diamond pinky ring. So that's what they recovered from him, totaling about $900,000 for him. He still got to pay stuff back, but yeah, he almost coulda, woulda, maybe got away if he
would have
stopped
being
being
got
greedy
too. Because at this point, he don't have to split it with her no more.
He don't have to split it. It's all on him. So I feel like this kind of came with the teamwork and the discrepancies that they had. I think it kind of fell down to everybody got greedy, everybody got flashy, and everybody got comfortable.
I agree.
So it wasn't like they got lazy, they got comfortable. They're like, well, this has been working for this long. We're just going to continue to do it. We ain't got to cover up anything. This is just fine the way it is.
And you know what the thing is this? It's always easy from the outside looking in to say, oh, they were so dumb. Oh, they were stupid. They should have did X, Y, Z. But I'm sure once you start making the type of money that you've never seen before.
Yeah, you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. And I'm sure it can be hard not to want to flex and buy things. To me, this feels just foolish because it's too obvious.
Yeah.
For Karika and Brittany, y'all don't have the type of income that would support those purchases.
I think they probably could have stacked up a little bit and maybe quit.
I feel like I agree. What they could have did, it's been 2 years. Like, y'all should have just now been starting to spend that money.
Yeah.
They could have stacked up, opened a business, some fucking bullshit. Open a bullshit-ass credit repair business. Open a business that does not require real results.
Yeah.
You know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? I just, shit, I
wish I was there.
She gonna come up, Karika knowing her, she gonna come up with something in jail. She gonna be in prison running something because the bitch sounds smart.
She's smart. That's what I said. I was like, listen, 16 years to a 32-year-old, you're letting her out at prime. Like, I'm not saying she's gonna do it again. I'm saying that she has the ability
to open her own business,
to do whatever she want to do when she comes up with this.
Absolutely.
K-Rika, shout out. You know what I'm saying? I will not be supporting any commentary on your books.
Nah.
But good play and bad action here. That was definitely news you probably can't use. And if you could use it, I advise you not to use that. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
What did you think about that, bro?
Man, I think that's crazy. I hope Karika and Brittany and Demetrius and all of them keep their heads up in there. Obviously, they're going to need it. And Karika, just stay away from any type of fraud-producing software.
Just stop it. Oh, wait, I didn't even tell you about it. Was another black lady, 27-year-old, I believe. I didn't get her name, but same thing happened to a lady at Wendy's. She created a fake employee.
Oh, I saw that.
You seen that? She only got 10,000.
But you know what, Jay? I'm gonna say this because I can't be too hard on these people. It's fucked up the measures that people have to take just to make ends meet.
Just to make a dollar.
Just to skate by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, once again, I'm not saying that any of these people's actions was right, but I would love to. If I'm them and I'm living maybe in the hood or my whole family is in a bad situation, and I see a clear opportunity of a way that I can not only help myself, I can help my girlfriend, I can help my family, I can help her family, I can help his family, and I'm not hurting nobody.
It'd be hard not to do it.
It would be.
It'd be hard.
Especially if you grew up, you know what I'm saying, maybe in poverty your whole life. So I just hate that, and especially the way inflation is, like, bruh, everything is going up except the pay.
You say it again.
Everything is going up except the pay. So I'm not finna sit up here and judge nobody that ain't going upside a motherfucking head.
Yeah.
to get them some ends.
Take every opportunity.
I mean, like I said, I ain't putting nothing on your books, baby girl.
I'm not doing it.
I send you some positive energy.
There you go. There it goes. So yeah, news you probably can't use here. Well, that was fun. I had fun looking that up. So I'm gonna see if we can find some more.
I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Some more madness like that here. Let's move on to some misfit shit. You know what I'm saying? That's another segment we got for you. This is gonna be real quick, probably as quick as rapid fire, but we're gonna see here.
Okay, hold on.
All right. All right. These are also customized just for you. Do you consider yourself black?
Yes.
You do. Not African American?
What's the difference?
Which one do you like?
Either
if I came up to you and said, hey, look at this black person, or hey, look at this African American person, like which one feels good to you?
They both feel the same.
They feel the same? Okay. I like it. Okay. So it's my first day being black. Okay. I just now got here. I'm listening to conversations and I hear people talking. I hear these phrases. I want to know, in your opinion, who's saying these? What do they mean? Like, set the scenario up for me, okay? And explain to me. It's my first day being black. All right. I know my car.
Okay. Well, more than likely, someone is driving. The person saying that is the driver, and their gas light has just come on, and someone else perhaps suggested that they stop to get gas, and the driver's letting them know that they don't need to stop just yet.
Oh, okay. So that's like the I got this type situation.
I'm familiar with my car. I'm familiar with how it operates. We're good.
Got you. Okay. All right. So you put your foot in this.
Okay. So that would mean, more than likely, the scenario is we're having dinner or lunch or breakfast somewhere. We're eating, and the person that said you put your foot in this is complimenting the chef. It means they did a very good job with the meal.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So somebody put their foot in. It's not literal.
No. That there typically is no actual foot being placed in the cooking utensils.
All right. Okay. So set the scene. If I was somewhere and I heard somebody say, "I wish a nigga would."
So this phrase is tricky because the sayer of the phrase is stating that they wish a nigga would, but they're actually encouraging said niggas not to take any type of action. So in this scenario, perhaps there has been some type of argument, disagreement, or perhaps, perfect scenario, you have walked into a party of some sort, perhaps a club, and you happen to notice that there is an abundance of niggas as well as, more than likely, Hennessy. Okay. So once you enter into the scenario, the energy is a bit aggressive. So you have to let it be known that you wish a nigga would.
In advance.
Yes, that you wish a nigga would allow the circumstances of Hennessy and niggas in abundance to cause them to approach you with unnecessary aggression or anger. Because in the case that they did allow those circumstances to cause that, you would have to then show them why they should not approach you with unnecessary aggression. Yes. So more than likely, a physical altercation is about to take place.
Gotcha. Okay. So the prevention is better than the cure in this situation.
I don't think it's a prevention. I think it's just letting it be known that the sayer is open to a nigga taking action.
Gotcha. All right. I'm learning a lot here. You ain't never lied.
It means that this person agrees wholeheartedly with what you're saying.
Gotcha. Okay. God knows my heart.
Another tricky one. Okay. The person saying this is likely probably making some really bad decisions, or is reflecting on some really bad decisions that they've already made, or perhaps someone is reprimanding them for the decisions they've made, and they're saying God knows my heart as an excuse for not making better decisions.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because black people take God pretty serious.
Yeah, they do. So God knows your heart, which pretty much just excuses your actions at that point, I guess.
Right, because God do know that you ain't shit, but I'm sure that's not exactly what you meant when you say God knows my heart. So it stops you, the person that may be reprimanding them, from having anything further, because it's like, okay, well, if God is okay with it, then who am I?
Who am I to even make? Got you. Okay, so I was really confused on my first day being black, and I heard someone say, "Ha ha, hell." What does that mean?
Okay, what that means is they're letting you know that they think you're trying to be funny.
Okay.
But it's not funny.
It's not funny.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so I misread that situation there. All right, so it's another saying that I heard on my first day being black.
Okay.
Ain't nothing open after 2 a.m. but legs.
Okay. Well, what that means is most people prefer for their spouses or romantic partners or even their children to be back to their homes at a decent and what they consider respectable hour. 2 a.m. is pretty late by most standards.
Okay.
So 2 a.m. is almost time to be starting the next day.
Absolutely.
So after 2 a.m., if you are still out, it's probably because you are looking to engage in some type of sexual activity.
Gotcha.
Either for money or not.
So it's kind of like a curfew. It's kind of like you should be home before 2 a.m.
I think that's fair to say. I think it's fair to say that in most respectable situations, you should be home by 2 a.m., before 2 a.m.
Interesting. Alrighty. Well, my last one, I heard this numerous times on my first day being black, and I just want to ask you, who is Boo Boo the Fool?
That's actually still under investigation. I know that.
Okay.
I know for sure my mom or my grandma or my great grandma for that matter is not Boo Boo the Fool for sure.
Right. I found that it's easier to find out who's not Boo Boo the Fool, easier than it is to find out who Boo Boo the Fool exactly is.
Yeah, it's actually been decades that they've been searching and investigating,
who's trying to find Boo Boo the Fool or Waldo?
Boo Boo the Fool for sure. I find Waldo every time. I find Waldo every time. It's not that good at
Never found Boo Boo. Okay, well, thank you so much for helping me out on my first day being black. I learned a lot from you. Those terms kind of confuse me sometimes, especially the foot one. So, yeah, guys, if you ever needed some help figuring out some black shit, just
you're at the tip of the iceberg. Just so you know, you've got a long way to go.
I do gatekeep, so we're not going to touch everything. We're going to start at the top, work our way down to the middle. We're going to get deeper. I got some deeper stuff for you next time, but thank you so much for helping us out with the misfit shit here. Anything you wanna tell our people? You wanna give us some of your social medias or tell us what you got going on here?
Oh yeah, for sure. Follow my podcast. Jay has been on my podcast a bunch of times. My podcast is called The Shantae Show, and it's pretty much just me talking about things I find interesting. I give you guys some motivation. Usually hit y'all with a little true crime, get into some advice, and sometimes I talk about current events, what's going on in this crazy ass world. Formerly known as the Black Podcast Show, it's now the Shantae Show on all social media platforms. I'm trying to drop new episodes every Friday, so make sure you stay in tune.
All right, y'all. So y'all go check her out when y'all get done. Go ahead and hit up BLK Misfit. That's MIZFITS. Black Misfit on everything: TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all that. So yeah, join us next time. We're gonna be back for you. All right.